Hello, Sagittarius. It's umomgtarot, and this is your someone secretly talking about you tarot card reading. That's right, Sagittarius. We got somebody else talking. Lots of people out here in these streets talking, and we're exposing. That's what we're. Oh, startled. Here is your first card. You got a Pisces talking about you. Yeah, that's right. You go. Well, I'm a Pisces talking about you. That's okay. The energy is wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate, and forgiving. It confuses and softens resolve. Sagittarius, you know that Pisces and Sagittarius, they see eye to eye because of that Jupiter energy. Growth, luck, expansion, law of attraction, you name it. Then we've got Scorpio. We've got more water energy. What's going on, Sagittarius? What's with all these emotions? Now, this energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. And you don't like possessive, Sagittarius. You don't like that. It's hard to feel what this person's intentions are because they're giving us that water energy, which, yes, they're very emotional, but for what reason? You know, I just know that you're emotional. You may be very lovey-dovey or gullible. They may be very Scorpio-like, where they're intense for no reason. It's like, calm down. Or they could be a little peculiar, like an Aquarius, which I feel like you identify with a little bit more. The energy is freedom-loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. Well, ain't that the truth? Right, so this person talking about you, there's some things, you know, that because if you're a true Sagittarius, you don't sweat the small stuff. You're an optimist, and I don't feel like Pisces is a positive sign, and you know, they might be sensitive and see the negative. And that might be why they're talking about you, because they can see the negative. And you need them to not focus on that. So let me shuffle this golden universal deck on the Sagittarius question. And I rock back and forth. And that's why I don't live stream, because I gotta do that rocking back and forth thing that I do. I don't know why I do it. And Sagittarius, we're gonna figure out why the heck this person's talking about you. The tarot tells all in just 1 second. Wow. Can you hear that outside? There's big trucks flying by. Oh my goodness. We got the Judgment card. That right there is associated with Pluto. Pluto, my friend, is associated with Scorpio, making a second appearance, which is okay. However, this is the Judgment card, so we gotta put a fork in this, because that's some big theme stuff. That's like, it talks about other people. It's not just your life. It's not just themes that involve you. It's themes that position people in your life. It's kind of that fate stuff as well. But it's also kind of doing a reality check. It's a moment of reality check, which is necessary for all this water energy. So let's hope that this water energy isn't the filter through which they think they're going to provide a reality check. But let's get into this. Let's walk into this situation. Your next card is the Lovers. Oh, okay. So now we know. Now we know where we're hitting. This person's talking about fate, destiny, shared resources. I know it doesn't look like a marriage card, but it kind of is. Connections that are deeper than yada yada yada. Deeper than immediately obvious. Heart-centered decisions and a plethora of naked people. We got the Five of Swords, giving us that regret energy, or that had to close the deal by any means necessary, but Listen, this person, if what they're talking about, this is deeper stuff. This is deeper themes out here in the streets. Let's keep going and then figure this out. We got two of swords. Lots of choice here. Lots of indecision, but lots of themes of choice. And finally, okay, I see you. I see you, High Priestess. And the bottom of the deck, the goal of it all is a happy ending. That's the goal. I do this because I think I'll be happier in doing this. I have an ultimate goal. It makes me feel better to talk about you when we talk about these bigger. So this person talking about you, I feel like they are spiritually and emotionally connected to you, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, whether that's a romantic relationship, it feels more romantical than anything. Because we do have a lot of duality here. It's how I feel about them, how they feel about me making plans and considerations while considering them, including them in all that I think, making decisions based on their reaction, how they're, it's that type of mentality is where you seem to be at with this person. And so they are talking about you. There's a judgment. There's a thing that they either can't stand or thing that they're willing to deal with. There is something that they have to be real with and tell you before it festers. There is something transformational or something that they have to be like, they have to have a realization that, hey, it is what it's like they have to decide something. I don't want to say an ultimatum, but I kind of want to say an ultimatum. But they may have applied this ultimatum to themselves where they're like, okay, well, it's either now or never. I can't waste this person's time anymore. Or I have to be real with myself. Do I really see myself like marrying this person, or do I really see myself? What's the ultimate goal? Well, we already know the ultimate goal is to be happy, but I feel like this person that's talking about you is doing an evaluation of that. Bring them closer, draw them in. I feel like they're trying to decide whether or not to do that. The Lover's card here is also a tie that gives me that Scorpio vibe, that Pisces vibe, that intuitive psychic vibe of this person feels like they're a little bit. It feels like they matter. It feels like this person matters. And it feels like they're like a soulmate connection, a divine connection. We do see two sets of angels here. Red wings, orchestrating events that were meant to happen. I mean, and then we head right into this situation with Adam and Eve. And this is about heart-centered decisions. This acknowledges that one party is a little more wild than the other. One's a little more humble and having to make a decision about what's really right for them. Again, it's kind of like this judgment card energy where it's like I'm assessing the relationship and I'm trying to understand whether or not I can do this long term or not. Heck, this person needs to talk it out. They need to talk it out regardless of where you are in the relationship, beginning, middle, or end. Now, when they look back on this relationship, which they are doing here, while they do their assessment, they feel like they have something to lose. Feels like they feel like to walk away they would always wonder. They'd have something to wonder about. This 5, this change, this transformation, if they are trying to cut ties or, lose someone, lose you, or talk about walking away from you in some way, I feel like they keep looking back. They keep thinking, oh, I don't know, I don't think I want to do that, I don't think I want to. So this could be in that romantic way where it's like, okay, I want to be free, but at the same time, my Aquarius in me wants to have that freedom to be a freak by my standards, be normal, and just do my own thing. I feel like they're still deciding on what freedom is. Like, maybe they feel like tied to you or tied to your expectations of them. And this could also be a friend because Aquarius is the house of friendship. But they feel like they have to cut you off or turn their back on you to some degree in order to go after what it is they truly want. But at the same time, they don't want to lose you. They don't want to walk away from you. They feel like a connection to you that they don't want to just take for granted and not consider as a bigger theme in their life. Like, they care about what you think, I guess. Maybe let's hope they don't have to hide something because they're worried about what you think. You'd want people to bring their authentic self, but there may be secrets here. So we have this indecision, this hesitation and reservation, this indecision about, so we see them looking back. They make a decision. So some of your friends or somebody that somebody that you care about, somebody that cares about you may make the decision to walk away from you and or take a break from you, and maybe it goes left. They have regrets. They don't, maybe they wanted a break, but then it turned out to be the ending completely, and they have regrets about it. They didn't mean it like that. They didn't, they were aware. They were aware of how much you meant. Some of you guys have ex-friends in this way. Some of you guys think it was all malice, but it wasn't all malice. Now, the High Priestess is the keeper of wisdom, keeper of secrets, very intuitive, very in tune. Kind of reminds me of your dear friend here. Now, the moon is associated with Cancer, so we already have all 3 water signs in the mix. We got soulmate energy. We have a little bit of this temptation to be solo, which we have in Aquarius. We have transformational energy that reminds us of just duality and partnership. So it's like, hey, who is this person? They seem like they're really important, but they need a break. They seem like they're trying to find the words or the ways to tell you that they want a break, but they don't want a permanent break, but they know it'll offend you because you guys have a deep connection, and you'll be personally offended if they go, listen, I want to go on vacation, but I don't want you to come. And that might cause damage lifelong, but you're important to them, but they know how you stay. Listen, just relax. Just chill out. Just chill out. See, this is why they gotta talk about you, because they can't just say it to your face. They gotta talk about how they're gonna say it so that it doesn't go left, because they don't want it to go left. They do not want to have regrets. Normally, this is my card where it's like, oh, I'm gonna cut this person off. I don't want to, but I have to. It feels like this person doesn't want to, especially next to the 2 of Swords being very indecisive and in reverse. It's like, I really don't want to. I'm not fully decided on this is what I should. I just want to flip it. We have duality here, here, here. Heck, we even have 2 people walking away. Too much. I guess this is what it comes down to is they're talking about you because they're trying to figure out how to be sensitive. Lots of sensitivity in the mix in your area, in your regions. And even though your reputation is easygoing, they don't want you to be like, it already done mashup. I'm out. I'm just going to be free. I don't need you. Or something like that. Because they know how you stay. You don't want a problem. You just want out. And they don't want out. They just want a small problem and then to keep going. But they don't. Because I don't know if you're one of those types of Sagittarius, the ones that do the disappearing act or the left on red act. But that's really hurtful to them if they're very much a Pisces, Scorpio energy. The Aquarius side of them will get it. They'll get it. They'll get it. You could be dealing with a Scorpio as well as a Gemini. Possibilities with Cancer energy, but lots of air in here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Why not? Why not? Scorpio especially for sure. Scorpio especially for sure. Okay. There it is. That's your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment. Share the video. And if you would like your own personal reading, please check out the description for a link to my website, as well as a link to my Etsy shop. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.